Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Remember that one definition of insanity, craziness, doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different outcome, if everything is constant, obviously. This is what the intelligent, how should I put it, NATO leaders are thinking about doing over and over again to Russia, which is sanctions, keep the war in Ukraine, because they think somehow the Russian economy will collapse, the social, frame will just dismantle, and then the military will do a little insurrection, and that's it. Done with Putin, and they will bring freedom and democracy. It's been this for a year and a half almost, right? And nothing happened. And on the contrary, Russia is doing even better economically than it did before, it seems like, or at least is not working in a deficit. Let me show you, and this information that comes here comes from the International Monetary Fund, IMF. Trusted news in the business, like CNN, right? So here we have it from Sputnik. IMF raises Russia's 2023 growth forecast to 1.5%. Why don't you check how much US has it? And let's see how much Germany has it. I think Germany is negative because it's in a recession. So the International Monetary Fund has updated its forecast for Russia in 2023 upward, doubling it after data pointed to a stronger economic performance in the first half of the year, according to an updated World Economic Outlook released on Tuesday. And I'm quoting, "The forecast for Russia is in 2023 has been improved by 0.8 percentage points to 1.5%, reflecting hard data on retail trade, construction, and industrial production that imply that the first half of the year have been fruitful, with a large fiscal stimulus driving that strength," the IMF said in its revised WEO. Moreover, the WEO reported that major global economies face slowing down in bank loans, and high interest rates may lead to tightening credit conditions. And I'm quoting, "Immediate concerns about the banking sector have eased, but growth in bank loans in advanced economies has slowed, and high interest rates will likely lead to tighter credit conditions," end quote, the international body highlighted. The fund noted that in the US, despite the shift of deposits from regional to large banks, a tighter monetary environment continues to challenge financial institutions. In the euro area, mandatory repayments of loans from targeted longer-term refinancing operations are confronting banks that had relied on this source of funding, whereas in the United States, ongoing quantitative tightening and issuance of large accounts of treasury bills after the recent debt ceiling episode could lead to further outflows from the banking system. So, my friends, it seems like the Russians are doing something that these guys are not. However, net export contributions are declining because of the slowing of the global economy, the report said. The fund noted that it left unchanged its forecast for China's GDP growth at 5.2% for 2023 and 4.5% for 2024. So it seems like the Chinese are doing good. It says, moreover, the organization addressed China in a WEO, pointing out that the investment in China has underperformed due to the real estate downturn, but the weakness was compensated by stronger net exports. Well, good. In addition, the IMF did not rule out that inflation could fall faster than expected, reducing the need for tight monetary policy. As for the Eurozone area, the fund forecasts that the economic growth will decrease to 0.9% this year from 3.5% in 2022. Growth in the euro area is projected to fall from 3.5% in 2022 to 0.9% in 2023, according to WEO. In terms of global economic development, the IMF reported that it would fall from 3.5% in 2022 to 3% in 2023 and also next year. Global growth is projected to fall from an estimated 3.5% in 2022 to 3.5%, the statement said. Tra-la-la. Okay, so I don't see here the United States, but I covered it in previous videos, and the United States has a barely growth, I think, barely little growth over there. Not 1.5, if I remember correctly, it was like 0.2 or 0.4, something like that. But that was a while ago. Maybe things changed. A while ago being maybe 6 months ago or something like that. So, nevertheless, it seems like Putin's war machine is still able to be funded by these Russians. And yeah, why don't you slap them with more sanctions? You got, I think, 12 rounds of sanctions. Why not one more? Hey, for the sake of helping Germany, because Germany, it seems like, is the one that is really in Europe. We'll see if they allow us to see. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.